EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Caleb going to throw right away. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. To throw, it's Williams. And he'll get this into the hands of Swift once again. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. Now he's able to break to 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Moore, the man in motion. Throwing is Williams. He'll drop this one off to Swift. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 3rd and 4 now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. To throw, Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards, but instead, offense out there. They're going for it. They'll go. Here's Williams. Now he's loose. Got a left sideline. Touchdown, Chicago. Luther Burden, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bears are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Santos with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Fighting his way through contact. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 24. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Now, you and I, partner, we got the plum assignment this week. An unbeaten team against a one-loss team. Really not much separating these two entering play here today.
Not much at all, and I think for both coaches, they've looked at their team and said, guys, you got to know what you're getting into in this one, and you better be ready to go because you get to answer the big question of the day. Are we as good as we think we are? We're about to find out.
Now first carry for Derrick Henry. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson buying time to his left. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Here's Jordan Stout now.
This will be fielded at the 17.
So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return.
And the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road, so getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Now they'll change things up.
Looking to throw is Williams. Open man down the field. That's Burden. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 27. They will run straight ahead with Swift. Marlon Humphrey with the tackle defensively. 2nd down and 8. Here's Williams. That's downfield. He's got Loveland. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Colston Loveland with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bears have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That goes for a gain of 31.
Let's just call it as we just saw right there, a breakdown defensively. Seems like no one went with the tight end, and no one really did. had all sorts of space in the middle of the field. Yeah, everyone else was covered, but he was not. Big play results.
Hey, it's hot. It's hot. Hey, come on. Go right here.
Here's Jackson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Jackson sliding out of the pocket. He'll get just a yard on the scramble at 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Now 2nd and 9.
Alpha, sit hot. 180. Sit hot. 180. Yo. Sit hot.
Now a handoff to Henry. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. This defense for the Bears, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. Now it's Jackson.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Zay Flowers,
34 yards.
and the Ravens have got it back to within a score. Tyler Luke now for the extra point.
And that one makes it 14-7. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. 2nd quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it as we resume action. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
2nd and 10. And now an audible here into something else. To the air, Williams. Over the middle, that's to Loveland, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
First down, Bears.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
A gain of 15. First down, Chicago.
From the gun, here's Williams.
And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Second and 7 at the 31-yard line.
From the gun, here's Swift.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here comes Swift.
And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26.
6 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Williams. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's first and 10.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Pass to the right side, caught by Burden. And the Bears are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's Swift.
And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts.
4-yard gain.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
At the 3-yard line.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown, Bears.
Roma Dunze.
A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears go up by 2 touchdowns.
The kick is good.
Santos with the extra point. And it's now 21-7.
Ravens 7. Milo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, put the same tempo, the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. They go play action with Jackson.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Jackson now.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he'll be down at the 6-yard line.
It's such a costly interception, nearly a pick six, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Caleb Williams.
A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
21-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
2nd and 11 now.
Hey! Hey, report!
From the gun, Jackson. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And they will score. Pick 6 for a Bears touchdown.
I mean, at this point, CD, what is not going their way in this first half? After that pick 6, they now have a 4-possession lead here.
And that allows them to say to themselves, how about we get everybody involved, okay? Because this one is a runaway, and it's looking like it's going to be even more of a runaway. Everybody gets a chance to play and get a little bit of love. The more guys that get to watching the highlight reels from this one, the better.
Oh, good move.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. To throw is Jackson. Finding room at midfield. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Jackson to throw. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. From the gun, it's Jackson.
Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete.
It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Third and 4.
Sit hot! Sit hot! 180! Shot! Sit hot!
Jackson from the shotgun. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, they've been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is fourth down.
Alpha, sit hot! 180! Sit hot! 180! Sit hot! Sit hot!
Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
The Bears on the move. They've got another first down.
Ready, sit on! Vegas!
Throwing is Williams. That's caught. The tight end Loveland with it.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. The slot man in motion right. To throw, Williams. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. A gain of 9 there. Sets up second and goal.
Swift is into the end zone for a Bears touchdown.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Home one, ready?
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return.
And while we weren't quite there yet, you had to start to wonder if there's going to be any life left in this team. And that big return, that could be the exact spark to get them right back into this game.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going.
And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster in the first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot. Pretty unlikely, but you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Montez Sweat in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now it's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
That's a gain of 9.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
180. What a shot. Hey. Ringo.
Jackson. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
And the Baltimore first down. First and goal.
Here's Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Isaiah Likely.
His first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are able to at least get one score back. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28.
Ravens 14.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away.
is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
Looking to throw is Williams. That's downfield. He's got Loveland.
Williams pass.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3.
Austin Loveland. A big gain on the play. But it's third down.
Here's Williams. To the left side into the hands of Boovenile. And he will have the Bears first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down. They'll find Swift out in the backfield.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now they'll audible to something else. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. He'll get this into the hands of Swift once again. From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6.
At the Ravens' 39-yard line.
They run out of the gun with Swift. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
To throw, it's Williams.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
They'll go. Here's Williams. That is caught.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Call it a gain of a yard. And that will bring up second down.
Williams going to look to throw again. He'll get this into the hands of Boovenile. And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
And I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the 3rd quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the 1st and goal.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
DeAndre Swift, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears have taken a 5-touchdown lead.
Santos with the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Ravens 14. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
33-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Alpha, sit hard! Sit hard! What are you? Yeah. Sit hard!
Now it's Jackson.
And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield.
And they do finally get him at the 12. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 56 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
What? What are you?
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
A first down carry for Henry. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10.
What are you? Where's it on? Report! Sit up.
Throwing is Jackson. Over the middle, the pitch made by Mitchell.
And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
What are you? What is it on? What is it on?
Now Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Ravens get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28.
Ravens 21.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Swift going to try up the middle. And he slips up past the 35 before being tackled. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described. Manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Williams will get this out wide to Odunze. And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
1st and goal, Chicago.
To the air, Williams. Flushed out right.
And throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. DeAndre Swift, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season.
And the Bears have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this 4th quarter.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
What ain't it? You at X. You at... Hey, report. Report. Touch.
Jackson now.
Here's Mitchell with a catch out of the backfield.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
That went into the hands of Flowers.
And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hey, watch out. Go ahead. Hey, no, we changed it.
Jackson will throw again. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's going.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now a 2nd and 10. Jackson. Screenplay setting it up for Mitchell.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Raven passing game getting in sync, another first down.
For a Baltimore Raven. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Running left, here's Mitchell.
And he'll be taken down at the 34.
Montez Sweat with the tackle.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Second and 9.
Hey, sit hard. Hey. Sit hard. You change it.
To throw is Jackson.
On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down.
Sit hard. Right shot. Sit hard. Right shot.
Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 4th down.
Hey.
One last shot for Jackson. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Bears come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Bears, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll have another road date next week with the Cincinnati